a horror story, they're only victims and monsters. And the trick is not to end up as either.
Hello? Tor?
Watch out for puddles, you can hurt yourself in the
Saga
dark.
Anderson.
Tor Anderson had lightning in his veins. This was rock and roll, baby. That Weaver girl had cast a spell on him. Tor would do anything she'd ask. Tor deserved this. Tor wanted this. She wanted the song. A gift. He had to get it for her. Afterwards, it was too late. Tor swung his hammer in frustration. The spark was gone. Black liquid clogged his mind. A bad trip. Tor fought it. He was strong. He'd never be taken. But the darkness could still drown him. Tor needed to warn someone. It was all happening again. Tom was back. Coming back. Tom would need help too if he was going to make it. But the brothers were too old to stop it this time. Tor had called someone. Someone who could help. The name escaped him. Drowned beneath dark water.
Okay. Now that we're prepped.
He's hurt pretty bad, but he tore off his bandages. Why? Tor was here.
Rose and me found Mr. Anderson knocked out on the floor by phone. Burns on hand and cut on head. Was out cold. So brought him here. Been acting up all week. Take good care. He's VIP. VB.
Can't be opened on this side.
Tor, wait! It's me! Ugh, come on.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Just fucking stop it. Though, this reminds me of a scare that actually got me back in the day.
This door needs a knob.
Okay.
A security computer.
A scare that
Needs a
actually got
password.
me back in the day.
And a warrant.
Yeah, yeah.
technically. But hey, desperate times.
Vladimir Blum.
The Koskela brothers aren't just in the cult. They're its damn leaders.
Had to take care of a dead raccoon over the bunker. Smelled very bad. Not good for my hangover. Oh, collect.
Day, then month. He uses European formatting.
Okay. You've been accepted into the prestige ranks of our most hallowed organization. As such, you'll join our noble cause and be privy to the most guarded secrets. The ceremony will take place the day after the next new moon, as is tradition. The Cult of the Tree welcomes you. Okay. Come on, I just need to get to the calendar. May 5th, full moon. 3rd quarter, new moon. 1st quarter. Okay, so it's about his acceptance date. So over here, we've got the 15th of August. So, after the 15th of August, it'll be the day after the next new moon. August 15th. 16th is the new moon, 17th. So it's 17/8. Easy. 1708. What? Of 2023. So 170823.
And the doors are open.
Oh, that's a cool effect. That's at least a cool design. Like, good job for a fun design. It goes with the lake, it goes with the whole motif. That's a very fun little design. Good job, guys. Because it instantaneously makes you go, what the fuck is that? It gives you that factor. It gives you the, oh, it has something to do thematically because of the water. You know, that was a good design. I actually really like that. Good job. Mittens homemade, notebook full of daily meal plans, nice fountain pen. Antique hair clip, very pretty. Found a box of ammo for your hunting rifle in the cafeteria, Rose. I think you left some behind again. You really should be more careful. Take a tip from Vlad, a fellow weapon enthusiast. Always lock it up. Come collect it when you can. I bought that tea you said you liked. I can make you a cup if you want. VB.
This must have been Tor's.
Fucking stop it. Like, it's not interesting and it's not scary. It just fucking pisses me off.
Tor Anderson, you come out of here this minute. That water is bad for you. Tor, wait! Cynthia Weaver, I know it's you. This kind of behavior is not okay. Let him go, Tor!
Well.
What was that? Where did Tor go?
What on
You've
earth
done
do you
this
mean,
stuff.
Saga? Tor is resting in the wellness center. Remember?
What? We both saw him go into the pond.
Okay.
Are you fucking with me, or is this the story again?
Yes.
Now. Let's cool it with the language.
She's clearly lying to me. Why?
I wouldn't say clearly, but fine.
I already took care of all this.
Huh. It's almost like I can figure out the
Don't need to go
fucking
over all
game.
this again.
Okay.
Rose watched Tor go into the pond. Why is she lying to me?
The secret mission for Alan's #1 fan. The hero will say
Yeah, it is.
Wake has returned. We're all characters in his story. Gee whiz.
I'm not his fucking character. But I can use that phrase to make Rose stop lying to me. Wake has returned. Cynthia took Tor. What happened to her?
When the darkness touches your head, your bookshelf gets shuffled. I put her lamp in the shoebox. What do you call a lamp lady without her lamp?
Is Rose
Oh.
talking about Cynthia or herself?
Well, she's talking
Or
about
both.
Cynthia. Interesting.
Rose. Wake has returned.
Oh my god. You're the hero! You're here to save Alan! I feel so silly for trying to keep you out of the wellness center. I locked Tor and Gale in there after they lost it, and I didn't want you getting hurt. Before
Right.
I forget, here's the page Wake told me to give you.
It's not Wake.
And you'll need my keys to get around.
Right.
Saga jabbed the selector on the jukebox, the missing record in its place. Saga couldn't have found it without Odin's help. A light bloomed in through the garden window.
The horror story beat me to Tor. I have to rescue him. The key to this overlap is an old Gods of Asgard record. Odin will know more.
I'm gonna go raid all the rooms first.
Odin Anderson stirred in his bed, his vision hazy, smudged. He felt weighted down by an ocean of dark water. Through the haze, he made out Saga. Odin felt useless. He wished he could tell Saga how his silly faces made her smile when she was young. Too young to remember. Odin used to joke that Tor was her grandfather, but he was the Allfather. He smiled at the memory. Odin was the kinder of the Anderson brothers. Tor lacked patience, more volatile. The brothers fought a lot, but they were inseparable. Now Tor was missing, dragged into darkness. Odin could feel it. Time was running out for both of them. Saga jabbed the selector on the jukebox. The missing record in its place. Saga couldn't have found it without Odin's help. Standing there, Saga felt exposed, expecting the shadows to come alive. The needle crackled on the vinyl. The song swelled. Odin had said it was written for her and her mother. Her grandfather's apology. The lamentation of an old man. His heart was broken, sinking into darkness. Odin had said that the song would be a way to know Tor, a way to find him. A light bloomed in through the garden window. That's where Tor had vanished into the pond. Saga knew what she had to do.
The page mentions a missing record. Do you know where it is, Odin?
Driven by passion, raging like a storm. Your grandfather made the song to apologize. To your mother, Freya, and to you. Tor's like a storm. Your mother did the right thing, leaving with you. Even if it broke your grandfather's heart. And mine. Listen to the song, Saga. It's all there. Tor only had one record made. He keeps it in the museum.
Odin knows my mom's name. He's saying my mom took me away when I was still a baby.
Uh-huh.
Plausible. Stay on task. The record is in the museum.
Her head is just a very dumb place to be. It's gotta be rough to be trapped inside your own body like that. Wanting to move, but you just can't. Fucking stop it.
Key fob's no good without power.
No use crying in the dark place.
Uh-huh.
What has been has gone. But trouble doesn't look like this. You can go to the basement and check the generator. But look out. You can never know in which tree the devil sits.
Thanks, Ati.
The basement. Thanks.
We're gonna go down to the spooky basement now. It's so spooky down in the spooky basement. But how does one get to the spooky basement in this big house of spooks? This large spookatorium. Basement. Right here. Howie's. Oh, Lord. Close, Norman. Ya bastard.
Key fob's no good without power.
No use crying in the dark place.
I know.
What has been has gone. But trouble doesn't look like this. You can go to the basement.
And check the generator. There's my stairs to the basement. Can't get through this gate.
Bolt cutters.
Right. Oh, fuck you. And we're already back to almost no ammo. I love how bullet spongy these enemies are. It's so great. Alright, fuck you, you pricks. Shut up.
I need to get the power back on.
Yeah, I know, I do.
Key fob's no good without power.
Right.
Wheeler used to be the agent of a manic-depressive celebrity writer,
Mm-hmm.
Alan Wake. Wake had various addictions on his back. An on-off death wish. Wheeler had seen a thing or two. Wheeler paid a lot of money for a good shrink. Got himself convinced that all the nightmares he'd seen leading up to Wake drowning himself were just his imagination. PTSD.
Right.
Now he had pills to keep the shadows from his sleep. But the Andersons were
Pills to
something
dull the
else.
pain.
The nightmares were starting to creep in again. Or maybe it was the drugs in the air. Wheeler hoped it was the drugs. The Andersons were so old. Vampires. After every gig and the party that followed, took them weeks to bounce back. And they never did completely. Each time Wheeler expected them to croak.
That's not exactly the behavior of a vampire.
Fuse is blown.
I need a fuse.
Maybe there are spares nearby.
I'm sure there are. But I'm gonna have to fight a monster first. I'm gonna toss this in there. And I'm gonna toss this in there. And that should be about it. Oh look, it's bullets.
Must be locked from the other side.
Uh-huh. Okay, so the way forward is past the actual generator here. This is at least tense. But mostly because I hate the combat.
Emmett Elwood had had enough. All his life he'd been surrounded by the same small-minded, impolite, ignorant people in town. Their endless gossip, their nose-picking, chewing food with their mouths open, not washing their hands after visiting the restroom, and touching things. Touching everything. The world was going to hell. He'd watched day after day how all the nice things in life in Bright Falls were spoiled and ruined forever. There would be a just and terrible reckoning. Emmett had imagined many times how he'd make them pay. He had lovingly tended his anger, made it grow hotter. It was out in the open now. Ugly and slobbering, they reached at him with their unwashed hands. He'd beat them down, beat them until they no longer moved. And then he'd wash his hands with a strong antibacterial disinfectant.
So he's a big drugman. He hates the germies. See, I'm surprised that they don't attack you inside one of these, because you'd expect, like, being claustrophobic and then being attacked by a monster. You'd think that they would, like, prey on that, but they haven't.
The power's off.
No, really?